For more than 1,000 years, these walls had never fallen. Empires surrounded them. Armies shattered against them. Kings died trying to breach them. But Constantinople remained unshaken, unconquered, eternal, until the spring of 1453, the year an empire made its final stand, and the world changed forever. This city was the last living heartbeat of the Roman Empire, once the crown jewel of the ancient world, protected by the mighty Theodosian walls, 3 massive layers of stone, towers, gates, and deep moats. Constantinople stood as the most fortified city on earth. For centuries, no enemy had crossed its defenses, but time had weakened the empire behind those walls. Its lands were gone, its armies were few, and its enemies were many. To the east, a new power was rising. At just 21 years old, Sultan Mehmed II took the Ottoman throne with a dream that terrified the world. He would conquer Constantinople and claim the legacy of Rome for himself. He gathered an army beyond imagination, over 100,000 soldiers, thousands of elite janissaries, and the largest cannons ever built, monsters of iron capable of reducing ancient stone to dust. Inside the city, only 7,000 defenders waited. They were led by one man, Emperor Constantine XI, the last Roman emperor. In April 1453, the sky split open with thunder. Ottoman cannons fired for the first time. Stone shattered. Towers collapsed. Fire consumed entire districts. Hospitals vanished. Homes became graves. Civilians died beneath falling walls. Yet every night the defenders rebuilt with broken stone, sand, and bleeding hands. Day after day, bombardment after bombardment, the walls that once defied the world were finally cracking. The siege dragged on for 53 endless days. Food disappeared. Disease spread. Sleep became impossible. Women carried stones to the walls. Children brought water to dying soldiers. Priests prayed without rest. Inside the city, faith was their last weapon. Outside the walls, the greatest army of the age waited to strike. Then on the night of May 28th, the cannons fell silent. Inside Hagia Sophia, thousands gathered beneath. Candlelight for what many believed would be their final prayer. For the first time in centuries, Catholics and Orthodox prayed side by side, united by fear, not faith. That same night, Emperor Constantine removed his royal robes. He was no longer an emperor. He was a soldier. His final recorded words were simple. "The city is lost, but I still live." Before dawn on May 29th, the earth trembled. The Ottoman cannons roared one last time. Then the assault began. First came the expendable troops, then the main army, and finally the janissaries, the most feared infantry in the world. Hand-to-hand combat exploded across the shattered walls. Steel crashed against steel. Fire swallowed flesh. The streets drowned in blood. And then a single mistake changed history. A small gate left open in the chaos. Ottoman soldiers poured inside. The city was breached. Emperor Constantine was last seen fighting in the streets like an ordinary soldier, surrounded, bleeding, refusing to retreat. His body was never confirmed. The last Roman emperor vanished into legend. By mid-morning, Constantinople had fallen. After 1123 years, the Roman Empire was dead. The shock trembled across the world. Europe froze in disbelief. The greatest Christian city in the East had fallen to Islam. Kings panicked. The Pope mourned. And Sultan Mehmed entered the ruined city not as a destroyer, but as a conqueror. Hagia Sophia became a mosque. The Ottoman crescent replaced the Roman eagle. Constantinople became Istanbul, the new heart of a rising empire. But from the ashes of one empire, the modern world was born. Greek scholars fled west, carrying ancient knowledge that would ignite the Renaissance. Trade routes fell under Ottoman control, forcing Europe to search for new seas. That search would lead to the age of exploration and the discovery of the new world. One city's fall reshaped the future of